Hello all, welcome to session 48 of the PySpark series. So in last basically from 4 sessions we have started learning joins in PySpark, and especially in last 3 sessions we have learned about inner join in PySpark. So where we have understood how to perform a join over one column, okay, perform inner join over one column in PySpark, how to perform a join over multiple columns in PySpark, okay, and also SQL. So we have understood both in PySpark and SQL also, okay, we are doing both hand in hand, okay. And next thing we have understood is like what will happen in case of inner join when there are null values in the data, okay. So these three, I think, the most important scenarios which we generally face in our day-to-day work as a data engineer, okay. Those three scenarios we have understood, okay. Now from this session what we will do, we will start learning about the left outer join in PySpark, okay. So we will keep the, I would say, the format same. First session, what we will do, we will introduce a join. We will perform a join over one column. Okay. Then we will perform a join on two columns. And then what we will do is we will see what will happen when there are null values in the joining column. Okay. Fine. And let's continue with left outer join. Okay. Joining over one column. So we will perform left outer join. We will join over join on one column. Okay. So basically, I'll just paste the data here. And what is the basic, I would say, definition or basic understanding of left outer join is the basic understanding of inner join is it will join only if there is match. Okay. For example, here I have this employee ID, employee name, employee department. Okay. And this is employee department. So if there is a match, okay, for example, one department ID 1, it is a match. Department ID 2, it is a match, right? Department ID 6, it is no match. So in inner join it will not join, right? So inner join it will only do a join of one record to another record in I would say the right data set. Join of one record from left data set to join that record, the matching record in the right data set, okay. If there is a match, okay. Now in case of left outer join, what will happen, it is first it will perform inner join, okay. So if there is a match, it will join that record. Now from left data set to right data set, if there is no match, it will pad right data set columns as null, okay. So basically it will keep all the records from left data set. All the records from left data set will be there in left outer join. If there is a match, it will join. If there is no match, it will pad those columns from right data set as null, okay. Don't go much deeper into the definition, we will see that practically, okay, how it happens. Fine. So we have two data sets in place, okay. I'll do the basic data I would say data frames creation, okay. Why I'm doing it again and again, so that you will also do it with me, right? It will be helpful for you, right? Import star from pyspark.sql, import functions as f, okay. Fine, this is pyspark.sql, import functions as f. Let me run only these things, right? Then what I'll do, I'll quickly create employee schema using StructType. Now you all are aware how to create a schema using StructType. Just do it on your own, right? StructField. First column is employee ID. What is that? Integer type, right? In integer type. Okay. Let me copy this. Just do it again and again. It will be a practice, right? And you will feel very confident while writing a code in your project, okay, or while giving any interview, okay. String type, it has become double string type, right? And this is department id, right? So this is the schema of employee department schema. I'll just create dep schema equal to struct type, okay. Struct field, what is the first field? Let's say depth id, I'll put it, right? And it is integer type, right? Okay, let me copy this one. Okay, this is department name. For example, we'll put it as dep name, right? String type, right? These are a two schema we have created. Now we'll create a data frames. Now you all know to create data frame using Python list, we use spark.create data frame. Okay, so let me empdf equals to, I'm going a little fast here because we are doing it, I think, almost from the very first session, right? Emp data, and it is emp schema, right? And department df equals to spark dot create data frame department data and department schema, right? Let me just display to check if those are created correctly. Empdf dot display depdf dot display, right? Let me run this. Might be a little fast, speed might have gone up here because we are in which session? We are in session 48 of the PySpark series, and all these things I think we have learned somewhere in session, I don't know, 5 or 6. Okay, so it's, I think it's been last 40 sessions we are creating data frames using Python list, right? So you all are aware. Okay, so data frames are created successfully now. Okay, next one, let's see, you know, uh, outer join in PySpark. Now you all know the default syntax of join. Okay, I'll just create, let's say, join df equals to employee df dot join, right? Now in join I'll be specifying three parameters. What are those parameters? First is other. What is other data set or data frame? Then on. Okay, sorry, what is that? It is uh, it is, let it will give me the notification. What is that? I forgot those. It's okay. I know what are the you know, parameters we pass, but what we call them, I think that's something which I forgot. That's okay. We keep on forgetting. I have to have that. Okay, it is other. Let me see if I have it in upper join, right? What are those? That's okay. We keep on forgetting. Nothing wrong. So it is other on and what next? Other on and I think how other on and I think it was correct. It didn't give me the, you know, on. It is on. Correct. And it is how, right? Let's see. Now, what is other data set? It is depdf. It's okay to forget, right? It's okay to forget a syntax, right? But we should always be in line with the concept, right? So no worries, syntax can be taken. Okay, on. Now here it is join condition. What I have to do? Empdf dot department ID. Okay, equals to. I will specify it in list. Okay, equals to department df dot department id, right? And how, let's say, we will specify left. Okay, let's see if it will run. I don't know. Okay, correct, it has run as expected, right? And what I'll do, I'll just display this join df, right? So basically you don't need to specify these parameters, other, on, right, how, right? If you just specify them in their order, right? SpicePark will understand what is the parameter you are specifying. For example, this department df, it will understand it is the other data set, right? You write the join condition, it will understand it is the join condition that is getting specified. You're specifying left, right? It will understand, right? You are specifying the type of join. Okay, it's fine, right? Dot display. And don't worry, whoever you are getting training from, okay, not everyone is an expert, okay. Trainers also tend to forget, they are also humans, okay. So let's not keep any difference between you and me, right? If like you are on that side of I would say the window, and I'm on this side of the window, doesn't mean I am some great or you are just learning. We are same, right? We are on the same track. I'm also exploring along with you, right? It's okay. We should commit mistake, and we should try to, I would say, resolve the mistakes. That is fun, right? Never need to hide the mistakes or hide that I'm not aware, I don't know, right? Completely fine. Too much of knowledge. Fine. So okay, now let's understand through the data. Okay, one has department id, one has match, okay, in department data. Okay, department ID 2 also has match, 6 has no match, 4 has match, and 3 has match, right? So which is the one which has no match? Department ID 6 has from employee data has no match to department, same department in department data. That means employee ID 5 is assigned to a department, but that department entry is not present in this data. Maybe malicious data, maybe wrong data, right? That's what we are finding through left outer join. So what it has given us the result. If you see for 6, okay, it has padded the right data set columns as null. Department ID it has padded as null. Department name it has padded as null, right? And how many records we have in this left data set? How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? How many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all the records from left data set are taken. If there is a match, it will be joined. If there is no match, it will be, it will not be joined. It will be kept as, because it is in left data set. Okay. Now in right outer join, definition is reverse. I'm just giving you a hint, right? Nothing to keep, secret. This is how left join works. Now one more thing. Now let's do one thing. Let's not specify these parameters. And there is one more way we can specify that we have to perform left outer join. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just create join df1 equals to emp underscore df dot join, right? Which data frame? What is other data frame? It is department df. Okay. What is my criteria? Emp df dot department id equals to we are in PySpark, we are specifying double equals to. In SQL, we are specifying only single, right? That we have seen in inner join. Here also we'll see that, right? And department df dot department id, right? And now here we have specified as left, okay? It will treat as left outer, right? I can specify it in one more way, left underscore outer. Results are going to be the same. Let me display it here itself, right? Display, okay? Let's see. Okay. Again the same results, right? Again the same results. One more way to specify the left join, right? Third one. We'll see, almost everything that I'm aware of. If you know any other way, right? Do let me know. It will be add-on for me also. Left outer. I've just removed the underscore, right? Yes, this is third way. I have to make it df2. Okay, df2. Okay, fine. Again, it is giving the same output, right? So what is left outer join? Left outer join is basically it will take, okay, it will list down all the records from left data set. Okay, wherever left data set has match with right data set, it will join those. If there is no match, it will put the columns of right data set, but it will mention the values of right data set columns as null, like this one, right? Fair enough, clear. Okay, and let's do it in SQL also. So what I'll do, empdf dot create or replace temp view. Now, why create or replace temp view? Why not, global temp view? Because I want to use this only for this particular cluster, not across clusters, right? And what department df dot create or replace temp view. Replace temp view. For example, I'll just put it as depth. Okay. And let's go ahead and work with SQL. Okay. What I'll do, Spark SQL. Okay. Select what I will do, star from employee, right? Left join. What I have to do here? I have to specify here left join. In case of inner join, we specified inner join. Okay. If we only mention join, it will perform by default as inner join. Okay. In case of PySpark also, if we don't specify any join, by default it will be inner join, right? Here we have to make it as left join. That's why we are specifying left join, right? Left join department on employee dot employee ID equals to department. Sorry, it's not employee ID, it's department ID. It's department ID, right? And department dot depth ID, right? I think that's it. Display. Why display? Because we have already seen in basics the output of Spark SQL is again a data frame, right? So let's run this app. It is running. That means syntax is correct, right? Same. Department ID 6 has no match in the right data set in department data set. That's why right dataset columns are got padded or mentioned as null. Don't go for padded. It's very hard word. Right dataset columns will be mentioned as null. Very simple. Okay. Let me see if left outer is also there. I don't know if it's in SQL, right? If I mention left outer join, left outer. Okay, I think it's there. Let's see. Okay, it's there. Fine. So yeah, one more way to perform left outer join in SQL, you can mention very specific left outer join, right? I was also not aware. I got to know here, so it's good, right? Fine. So this is how we work with left join in PySpark and in SQL. Okay, definition wise, it is fine. You don't need to mug up the definition, right? If you understand the concept, that's something which we need, right? Fine. That's everything for this session. So in this session, I think we have covered joining over a single column, right? In next couple of session, what we will do, we will understand joining over multiple columns. We'll perform left outer join only, and we will see what will happen if there are null values, right? So, like for next all the joins, we will keep the format same so that you will also understand how joins are working in PySpark. In case of we are joining on single column, or if we are joining on multiple columns, more than one column, if there are null values, right? How it will um, behave. We have already seen that in inner join, and in left outer we have seen how to join on a single column, right? Fine, that's everything for this session. I think all this code I'll give in the this video description. That I'm giving, generally putting all the code in my video description, so that should be fine. Great. That's everything for this session. If you feel this is useful, do like, share, subscribe, and comment. If you have any suggestions, if you want to cover any topic in PySpark, do let me know in comment section, or you can ping me on LinkedIn as well. Right? Your comments are always very welcome. Fine. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next session.